fact prove age ain't nothing but a number. He'll take that page right out of Tom Brady's playbook, and all of us in our early 40s.
Morning, everybody. I'm in my early 50s, so I'm not.
The way that we're trending, there will be a quarterback one day here in the not so distant future where some dude is going to play into his early 50s. Heck, Tom probably could have done it.
Amber Indian, weeknights at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
KRNT Des Moines is 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN. A Des Moines Media Group station.
The college football, the NFL,
102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV LLC.
I got the liner in there.
Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with him. Do the hold down and get into a spot.
All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, brought to you by our friends out of Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday morning all across the good old U.S. of A. Good morning, Scotty in Oklahoma. Always good to see you there. A little stormy this morning in Des Moines. I hope everybody in Altoona is staying safe. I don't know, we didn't get a chance to see all the weather reports, but I saw there was some stuff headed everybody's way. So make sure you're watching the news and listening and keeping safe out there. That's what we do. Just got Raven out to do his business, and all of a sudden the sirens go off, and boy, was he not happy. Had a fun day yesterday. Andrew's over there producing the phones. Show's brought to you a little bit by our friends over there at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle. 60 month a month will get you a month of when you pay for a month, and then take that over there. It's the month. Yeah. $60 a month, 1 month free when you pay for a year, 12 by 50 assigned spots, secure gates 24/7, security cameras, discounts for multiple spots. Just call them and make out a application, and you can pick your spot. Call Tracy, Dick, or Danielle at 515-822-1362. Good morning, Nate. How you doing this morning, buddy? Good to see you on the live stream from Imperial RV. Had a fun day yesterday. We're going to have a fun day today. We're going to have just us for the first hour, Andrew and I. And in the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to have our buddy Marcus from Modern Spartan Systems. We're going to talk a little bit of how to get more performance out of your outdoor engines. So your side-by-side, your ATVs, your outboards on your boats. He's going to tell us a little bit about this TVT oil anti-friction additive. Now, I've had the engineers and stuff on the show, and they did a great job, but I wanted to get Marcus on and just tell you how he got into this. And this stuff is amazing. It really is good. It's TVT, and we're going to give one of those away later today. And you get anywhere from 5 to 15 miles per hour more performance out of your engines. And then I've got some blade oil, and this is what I use when I sharpen all my stuff, is my blade oil. So we're going to do that as well. But we're going to talk to Marcus in the 8 o'clock hour, and then we'll talk to Smoking Joe Smeltzer at 8:30 and have some other stuff for you. Had a fun day yesterday. Good morning, Brant. Good morning, Fishing Dave. Good luck. Congratulations on the fish. Hey, Dave's been catching some nice fish last couple of days. Went up to Madison, Wisconsin yesterday. The big Gearhead open house anniversary is going on as we speak at up there on Ronald Reagan Drive in Madison. Got a chance to visit with saw Cody Monday up there. Cody was up there helping out. I got to see Brandon and Skip and Gracie, and just spent a few hours, and got back to Des Moines a little bit in the evening last night, and had a fun time. But they're going to be doing that all day today up there at the Gearhead. If you're up in that area, go check them out. They got a barbecue going on. They got doors open at 10 o'clock. They got new swag. I've got one of the new shirts on right here. Isn't that cool? Huh? Got the new Gearhead green. I like that. That looks good. Black and green with the green flag. I like that. Good shirt. But they got some really a lot of bows up there for you to try out, and check them out. They'll go do a good job for you. Gearhead Archery. Archery has a name. Gearhead.
I like that.
26 days to the big Outdoors Dan Radio Fantasy Football Draft. Andrew is starting to get nervous. He's shaking. Yeah. I can see it right now.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Shaking.
Yeah, it's going to be 26 days, and it's going to get just progressively worse for him, stressing out. He knows it's going to be he knows the draft is going to be bad for certain teams.
Well, those teams will have a hard time then, won't they?
I really am teasing, but I'm gonna shut up because I don't want to get. I think I'm gonna have a good draft where I'm drafting, but
And have some bad juju.
I don't want to get no bad juju going
bad
on.
juju.
Yeah.
Sorry for anyone named Juju out there. I'm not trying to
harp
on the name.
Yeah, no bad stuff there. So on Buck Talk Radio Wednesday, I had a couple emails, people complaining, people watching outdoor TV. Dan, why do people feel they have to name the deer that they're trying to get? I personally don't have a problem with it. I don't understand why somebody would have a problem with it, but if they, I guess it's America, it's a free country. If you don't think people should name their food, I don't. I guess you have a right to not watch it. I don't. I mean, I don't see the harm. There's certain deer. It's just like certain fish. There's grumpy old men. What they call that catfish hunter. They've been trying to catch that fish for 60 years. And there's just certain critters that get your emotions. They get you passion up, just hyperactive, and you have to attach a handle to that animal because it's to me it's a sign of respect, or it's a sign of how do I want to say this? It's a sign of respect and a sign of um admiration, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's a legend. That's the thing. We all love when we get back to deer camp and we have our camp stories, right? So, hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Good morning, fellas. Not the way we wanted to start out the morning at the fair. Hopefully, we can jump on and listen to you shortly. There you go, Jeremy. Like that. Rack and Tracks Taxidermy. I got a chance to go see Jeremy, and actually, I ordered a fish. I have never got a fish mounted in my life. And I've been very blessed to catch a lot of big walleyes last several years. And I actually I took some pictures, sent them to Jeremy, and I said, can you make me a replica? And he goes, absolutely. So he got the form ordered. So I am going to have my own wally on the wall.
There you go.
Yeah. So, and she's still swimming. Should I call her Wallette?
Yeah.
Wallette?
That'd be good.
Wallette instead of Wally.
Yeah, personalize it.
Yeah.
It makes it
So
better.
because it was a big female. It was 31 inches. And anyway, I'll show you when I get it. But I asked you, I said, hey, Jen, I've never got a walleye mounted. Do you have a problem if I get a replica, man? She goes, no, go ahead. So that's in the process. So thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate that. So getting back to the deer story, a lot of my buddies name their deer. Philip is notorious for naming deer. Triple D. Let's see. Old cross toes. All old mossy horns. The swamp donkey. Deerzilla. Donovan. I had one that I messed up on. They called him Stickers. I think it was Stickers.
Stickers.
Yeah, he busted me before I could get drawn, and they called him Stickers. Then there was the Flyer Buck. They named this other one the Flyer Buck because his G2 went off sideways, real long. And hey, it is what it is. I mean, it's just if you want to do it, you can do it, and if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. You can call in if you have an opinion. 244-1350, 244-1350. I actually know a lot of people. I mean, I know somebody that was after this big grizzly bear. He named him Jesse. We were watching Northern Exposure the other night. And that's what the bear that attacked Holling he named him Jesse.
Huh.
Jesse must be a popular name for a grizzly bear.
Must be.
It must be. Yeah. So, and then there's old Three Toes. I know a big black bear up in Minnesota. They called him Three Toes. There's one called the Freezer, because if anybody ever gets him, he's going to fill the freezer. They called him Freezer. Ooh, there was some thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do we still get storms here? I guess we do. Huh?
I think it's tailing out, but
at
least it's still here.
Yeah, but just be good. So I don't know. There was a couple Toms that I nickname them that I can't say on the air because there was some expletives involved because that Tom drove me nuts. But like I said, to me it was a sign of respect because that Tom was smart, man. He just was so smart and wary. I just could not get him in. So I won't tell you what I'll have to. If I ever, you can always ask me in person. I'll tell you, but I don't usually. Andrew, you've been in with me for a long time. I don't really once in a how many times have you heard me say something? I maybe twice, 3 times. I rarely cuss.
Yeah, it'd have to be on just one hand, and it's less than 5 fingers. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't yeah. Yeah.
I have not.
I just, I just, even in the Navy I didn't cuss that much, but I just, you know, I mess up the language enough as it is. Yeah.
Can't be going too crazy now.
Yeah, I know everything's the F bomb and everything else is out there. Good morning, Loverdowski. Good morning out there in Pennsylvania. Good to see you. That's old Chris. But no, I mean, to me, like I said, if you want to name your deer or your turkey or whatever, you got my blessing. To me, I just think it makes a great story. So that's just like Todd Rupert. I can't tell you what my nickname for Rupert is because it's something Squatch. I'll just leave it at that. But he's one of the best friends I got in the world. I mean, he's just a good guy, good call maker, and But I know one thing that Illinois is my nemesis for deer. I can't shoot a buck in Illinois to save my life, and turkeys in Pennsylvania is right there with it. Well, I did get a shot. It was my fault. It was the turkey wouldn't turn, but they drive me nuts. He's laughing at me right now. Rupert is. Good morning, Greg Purvis. Good morning, Dan and Andrew. No fishing in Marshalltown right now. Yeah, I tell you what. Is it Greg? Is it storming up your way? I would imagine it's heading your way, huh? Yeah, it was raining pretty good when Andrew and I got to the studio, a little bit ago. So, hope everybody stays safe. No hail, no tornadoes. I got to see the tail end of the news when we came in. Did we get a weather bulletin or anything?
No,
Nothing. No alerts.
not yet.
So if we get a little dee 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 dee, we'll let you know. So, but just stay safe out there, everybody. We want to make sure. So I had a fun day. It was 4.5 hours up yesterday to Madison, and 4.5 hours back. So got to see some pretty country. Boy, the Cedar River, that's really full. Lake McBride was really full. All this rain and stuff. Boy, the lakes are doing good. So there's a lot of water out there. So we'll go from there. Oh, Todd. I had somebody asked me what was Todd talking about with the orange gobbler? And I didn't see that until the other day when I was looking through the basically what happened is the last day that I was out there, I took my 410 out and I left my bow in the truck because that we just after that we only got that one tom to come in all week. It was I hate them out there. I just hate them birds. Um, and I said, you know what? Let's just go have fun. So I got the 410 out and we went, and Todd and I sat there for a while. And then finally, Todd said, I'm going to go do a walkabout. You sit here. Because I was still trying to film. No, I don't think I did bring my camera. I think I was just sitting there. I don't think I had my camera. And anyway, Todd takes off. And I guess about an hour later, I hear this really dark or deep gobble. Man, got the old heart pumping. I said, there you go. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock, that 10 to 2 time, that's my favorite time to get out there and chase toms is, I've taken out of the 99 turkeys I've shot with my bow, 80% of those birds have been between 10 and 2. So I get out there and I hear that gobble and I get my Rupert's Roost and Peace slate call out and I yelp back and then he answers me. I yelp back, he answers me. I do a little cluck and purr. He cuts me off. I'm going, this Tom's coming in. So I get all set up and I'm out in the middle just leaning against a tree. Old school hunting, right? Not in a blind. Got my back against the tree. I got that new 410 I got. And I'm gonna get to light that puppy up today. And I don't know. I sat there for a while and He gobbled one more time, and I just reached down. I cluck, 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 cluck. And then about 15, 20 minutes later, I hear coming to me, and out of the corner of my eye, I see Blaze Orange, and it's Rupert. And I got to tell you, and I said this during turkey season because I told the story during turkey season. It sounded like a real Tom, and he had what do you call that? The haint call. I don't even think you can buy them anymore because Todd said he bought all the ones he could find. But man, he was good on that gobble call. Because morning, Tony. He fooled me, jerk. the big, the big, the big jerk. Yeah, I thought I was gonna get to light that 410 up. Oh, Dan, why does that oil give you more gas mileage? Well, let's wait till 8 o'clock and when we got Marcus on. Hey, Marcus was a professional wrestler. Did you know? You didn't know that, did you? I was so excited when I learned that. I called him up. I said, "Hey, I'm gonna head out your way, and I'm gonna put you in a figure four leg lock you'll never forget. Maybe even throw a little iron the iron claw on you." My dad used to love professional wrestling. He knew Dick the Bruiser, and this was going back a while, but he knew Dick the Bruiser because they used to wrestle there in St. Louis. It was called Wrestling at the Chase on, I think it was Saturday morning, or Saturday night, or it was either Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember. It was a long time ago, but my dad was so excited, and this is pretty funny, Andrew. Dick the Bruiser played professional football for the Green Bay Packers. And he was in St. Louis with some other guys from wrestlers, and these guys were at a bar, and they started picking on him about the wrestling. "Oh, you guys are fake," and blah blah blah. Just giving it to him. And one of the guys said, "Yeah, it's as fake as you guys wrestle as bad as you played football." And Dad said Dick the Bruiser put his beer down, got up, went over there, and that guy didn't let. It was over in like 3 seconds. And he goes, "You can say what you want about wrestling, but don't you ever talk about my football days." That's a great story, man. I felt bad for the guy.
Hey, sometimes you talk your way into trouble.
I don't think I would ever get in somebody's face that wrestles for a living.
Yeah.
Because they're going to pummel the crud out of you anyway.
They're also very well built.
Yeah, they're huge.
You do not mess, despite whether you think it's fake or not.
I mean, Dick the Bruiser was like, you remember that Stretch Armstrong thing back in the 80s?
Uh-huh.
That's how he was built.
Jeez.
I mean, he had no neck. His neck was like this big around. and he was a mountain. And how anybody would get mouthy around that, I have no idea. I really don't. My fighting days have been over for a long time. Let's see. I went to see the fine folks at JLM this week. Dallas. Traded in a gun. I traded in a gun. I didn't like that SIG I bought. So I went and bought me another. I bought a Smith & revolver instead. So I came out ahead on that deal though. I traded that in. I got that revolver, and I got some money back. So that was a win. Win. Yeah, you get money back. It's a win, right? Yep. Hey, what's going on with the drones? Have you guys heard about all this controversy going on with DJI and the drones? It's 7:18 already. Let me hit a break. We'll talk about this when we come back. If you like to fly drones, you're going to want to listen to this. And if you got a drone, or if you got, you can call in 244-1350. We'll be right back on ESPN.
Hey, are you in the market for
What's
a
up,
new
everybody?
RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation or outdoor adventure. Head on over to the friendly folks at Imperial RV Center in Ankeny. Imperial RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel RVs from Sprinter, Hideout, Passport, and Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for rodeo and horse lovers. Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going. They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 1727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
Strings and cables make or break your bow setup. You want a string and cable that is not stretch and is reliable, so when your bow is tuned, it stays that way. You need gas bow strings. They're stable, consistent, and reliable strings and cables that come with a 1-year warranty. Gas bow strings made in
No, I
City,
didn't get any
Kentucky,
barbecue.
and family operated.
That's
So
today.
next
They
time
got
you
the
order
barbecue
a new
today
bow
up
or
there.
replace your strings and cables, try
I don't
gas
even think
bow
I ate
strings
yesterday.
and
I
ship
had
with
I had
confidence. Check
I
them
think
out
I
at
had a
your
biscuit
local dealer
when I
or
went up
online
there
at
on the way, and
gasbowstrings.com.
I
At
don't think I
American
ate till I
Family
got
Life
home last
Insurance,
night.
we know that protecting your family's financial future is a priority.
I
and
get
life
sidetracked.
insurance is an
I
easy
do a
way
lot
to
of
help make
talking on
that
the
happen.
phone when
You'll
I'm
feel
driving.
good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life
And I
insurance
don't
is
know about
often
you,
more
but I
affordable
just
than you think. Let's talk about
can't eat
options
fast
that fit
food
you.
anymore.
Contact Darren Islander, agent at 515-964-7575
I gotta be really hungry to eat fast food.
today.
American
Chick-fil-A. I can
Family
eat Chick-fil-A anytime, but
American Family Life
some of the other
Insurance
stuff.
Company, 6000 American
Really
Parkway,
disappointing.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Hey America, when you barbecue, cookies is the one. Lots of flavor, lots of goodness, thick and rich, lots of fun. Hey America.
What do we got? 10 weeks till urban season. We got dove season opening up on the 1st. Then we got urban hunting on the 15th. We're not that far away.
Loves to eat.
Tomorrow's
In
the
these
20th.
times when a lot of us are working from home, it's even more important.
Usually
to make
after
sure
the
your
fair, that's
home
when it
is
gets
the
really
right
busy.
temperature and comfortable.
Right after
Now
the
is a
fair,
great
that's
time
when
to call
things
the
start popping.
experts at
People
Wyckoff
start
Heating
going out
and Cooling
west.
at 287-6000
Get 'em
to schedule a
go
check
chase
on your
speed
current
goats or
heating and
get ready to
cooling
go elk hunting.
systems. Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system installed with your AC heating system can solve that issue right away. Wyckoff Heating and Cooling is a family-owned
My
and
arthritis
operated
is
business
kicking it.
that has been serving Iowa residents and businesses for over 70 years. They offer 24-hour service and programs like the Peace of Mind Plan for less than $15 a month. So if you want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please
Shut
call
up,
the folks
Todd.
at Wyckoff
Todd
Heating and
goes,
Cooling
just like
for
being in
any
the
of your
blind
home
with you.
or
I know
business
about
heating and
Andrew's
cooling
camera
needs.
angle.
One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will bring you
Actually,
peace
your
of mind
camera
under
angle
your
was
roof
fine, Todd,
every day.
because it was up above you. Yeah, I had him take the second angle camera, and I said, turn
You
it
gotta
over
dip
here. Turn
your
it over
chicken
here.
strips. Hey, this is Keone.
And this is Tabitha.
And a little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips
is all the different sauces we can dip them in. I like to line up all my favorite sauces so that in every bite I have a different flavor. Then with the tenderness of the chicken, the juiciness of it, it's all there.
And for me, I like to mix my sauces so I get a little tang and I get a little sweetness all in one bite.
That's what makes it for me. Like, that's what does it for me.
That's what I'm
Thanks,
saying.
Brant. Morning,
It's the
Gary.
summer
Up
of Chick-fil-A
Minnesota.
chicken strips and sauces. Order now on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Going fishing is
Fair
something we
season
look
opens
forward
up
to
on
all
the
week.
1st up
We all
there,
want to be
Gary.
better at it and use the
We're
best
not
gear
that far
available.
away.
Gear that will help us feel the bite better and give superb casting performance. Well, when it comes to sensitivity and longer casts, Trika has people talking. Trika rods are scientifically proven to be more sensitive with their unique weave design, as much as 2 times as sensitive as other costly rod brands. Trika casting performance will give you up to 26% longer cast to keep your bait in the strike zone longer. Trika knows you work hard for your money, and they want to give you a rod that will cast longer and let you feel the bite better without putting the bite on your wallet. Trika rods are significantly less than other high-end rods available. They offer a 1-year, no questions asked guarantee. Trika rods can be returned for any reason up to 1 year after purchasing. They also come with a limited lifetime warranty. If you want to see what has anglers talking, go check out Trika rods at trika.com. That's TRIKA.com.
Right now.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed over at Speed's Golf Cars, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here.
Looks like we're just on the south end of it.
used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a nice selection of
Everything
new
south
on-road
of us
cars,
is
as
dry,
well
I
as a
think.
good mix of utility carts as well. We've got a number of pre-owned golf cars in all
Oil
types
Raven's
of
going to be
price
glad he
ranges,
went
available
potty
with
this
fancy
morning.
wheels, stereo. We've got it here at Speed's Golf Cars. Let the folks at Speed's handle your golf cart needs. Check out our website for a complete inventory at speedsgolfcars.com.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN.
Is that new? Okay. Wow, new liner. I hadn't heard that one before. Yeah, I hadn't heard that one at all. So drones. I've been getting emails about drones. And I had a drone. I you know what I like flying a drone. They're fun. I just wasn't doing it a lot. I actually sold mine out to when I was out to Pennsylvania the year before. I sold it to Creek Archery Chris's soon-to-be son-in-law, to Ken and Megan.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Well, I go, you guys, because they were gonna. I got a drone. You guys all want to buy my drone? I'll sell it to you. I shouldn't have sold it, but anyway, I like taking the drone out and flying it over this time of year. Because I can see when the bucks are bedded up in the corn, or if they're bedded up in the soybeans. If you fly your drone around, you can get some really good video and they don't bugger off a lot of times. They just sit there and hold tight where if you're driving around in your four-wheeler or whatever, or you're doing some scouting, you can bust them. And we really don't want to have. We don't try not to educate the deer as least as possible. That's but so flying that drone over isn't going to do anything. So the other day, and this was kind of funny because I looked at it, maybe buying another drone, and DJI, for some reason, Amazon had that big what's that sale they just had? They have that big sale.
Yeah, but I
can't remember what the name of it was. But anyway,
the big sale.
The big sale. They had, and they were pretty reasonable. So I was looking at buying them, but you couldn't get the refresh. You couldn't get the extended warranty for it. I'm going, well, that's kind of weird. So I went on DJI's website, and they said that it didn't list it there. So I kind of did some research after I got a couple emails, and apparently it's got something to do with labor practices or something. The U.S. and China are fighting over that. So I would hold off buying. Now you can still buy a drone, a DJI drone from Amazon but I would hold off because you can't get the refresh. And I would not buy a drone unless you had the extended warranty and stuff on it, because they do crash, and you don't want to have to go spend another $1,000. I would hold off. That would be my opinion. So hopefully they get that resolved. So I'm glad I didn't buy that drone on Amazon days. That's what it was, Amazon days.
Oh, Amazon Prime days.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazon Prime Day. Yep. Brant just said it.
Like Christmas in July kind of thing.
Corey Weaver, Sirens, Coffee, and Dan. Thanks, Corey. Morning, Daryl in Oklahoma. How you doing?
I love that we're mixed in there. Sirens and Dan.
Yeah. Good morning, John.
Maybe Dan should always come with sirens.
Yeah, I'm ready for some nice calm weather. I'm ready for winter, man. I know people are cringing at me for saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just ready for the fall. I wish we could stay at 55 to 60 degrees every day for the high.
72. Come on.
60, 65 for the high.
All right, I'll meet you in the middle.
Because that's good fishing. That's great deer. It's great, great hunting weather. I like 55 to 60. I like a nice crisp morning when you can see your breath a little bit.
No.
Yeah, and you can sit there and grab those deer antlers, and you can rattle, and that carries way out there. That's my favorite time of year. When the fall colors, Halloween week is the last 10 days going into the Halloween and the 1st of November is probably my favorite time of year.
Yeah.
Halloween to November 10th or 11th is magic, man. It's just magic. It's when you can see bucks out there chasing, and you hit that old Rupert's Rut in Peace grunt call. You do that old growl, and then about 10 minutes later you hear buck comes in trying to investigate. And I decoy deer. If you watch the show at all, if you watch Respect the Game, when I was doing it the last 5 years with Larry, Ryan, and Paul, now you get to watch Bowstring Adventures on Carbon TV. It starts October 1st. But I love decoying deer. I think decoying deer is absolutely a tremendous way to, whether you're bow hunting, muzzleloader hunting, I just think it adds such a new element. There is something really special about when you get a mature buck coming into a buck decoy, and he turns that head side, lays those ears back, and he turns that neck sideways, and he starts coming sideways into that buck and rams into him. That is, or when he starts putting his ears back and he starts strutting, he struts around and profiling to that deer, trying to insert his dominance, and then he comes around and gives you that quartering shot. That's magic, man. That 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 to me is one of the best times of year right there. Now I do like a big old 10-pound walleye on my fishing line, and I do like having a big old gobbler coming in on a string. So those are my three favorite things to do. So I know, Brant. I'll get out there pheasant hunting one of these days again. I used to pheasant hunt. I don't have time because I'm bow hunting all the time. But yeah. How is Jenny doing? Steve, thank you for asking. Jenny's doing better. Actually got to start walking this week. So thank you for all the prayers for Jen, and please keep them up. 7:30 and some change. Kool-Aid's got a big Christmas Kool-Aid archery. Kuhle. That's the arrows I'm shooting now. Kool-Aid arrow shafts. I'm shooting the Infeezis. Hey, Wheezy! Where's my Infeezy?
Isn't there one called the? What's my favorite? The
Uh,
Boo Boo.
The Boo Boo. See,
Hey,
here's what happened. They used to be called Mamba Archery, Mamba Art,
Yeah.
and a certain arrow dealer got in their face at the ATA show and didn't like the fact that one of their special arrows that they made for a store was called Mamba. So Bo and his lovely wife and they didn't want they're very good people, and they said, you know what, no problem, we'll just rebrand. And so that's why they came up with Kool-Aid, because it's a safari name over in Africa. Those guys like to go over there and shoot stuff over there, and the wildebeest, and what's the one, the Black Death? That's not the wildebeest. That's the
I mean, Black Death's pretty.
well, they call it Black Death because
That's an impactful name.
it's a gosh darn it, what is that? It's a it's a Cape Buffalo. That's it, Cape Buffalo. And and these arrows are they hold up really well. I mean, taking animals that big with these arrow shafts, and they're very well priced. I was shooting the 6mm for turkey season, and now I'm shooting the 4mm. But they fly great. They shoot well. The broadheads really do well. So if you're looking for some arrows and you want to get one that's reasonably priced and it's going to shoot well, go to KoolAidArchery.com. They got their big Christmas sale in July going on, and they got a bunch of giveaways too. All right, let me hit a break. I'll be right back. What? I better go because Andrew's getting nervous. You got something you want to talk about? We got open time. I had a guest cancel on me. 244-1350, 244-1350. Or we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit about ICAST. ICAST was just a couple days ago. And we'll talk about getting your dog kits ready for dove season. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
In the mood for a great family treat or a special gift idea? Hop on over to the Lotta Pop store, located at 647 South.
There you go, Gary. Go get them, boy.
That's where you'll find over 30 fresh flavors of the most
get those
delicious
wallies.
grown popcorn in the central Iowa area. You'll love the fresh pop flavors like caramel, caramel apple, kettle corn, jalapeno cheddar, cheddar cheese, birthday cake, or patriotic mix, just to name a few. You'll find something for everyone at Lotta Pop in Ankeny. Arlie and his crew can help you pick out the perfect variety pack, tin, or gift package. Lotta Pop has everything you'll need, from ready-to-eat popcorn to all the fixings to make great popcorn at any event. Everyone loves popcorn, especially when it's from Lotta Pop. It's the same great popcorn you'll find at the Iowa State Games, locally grown and popped to perfection. Lotta Pop can help with any special occasion, corporate events, and
August
special
1st, buddy.
fundraising for your
Roadside
school.
survey.
For more information, contact Lotta Pop at 515-262-3243 or go online at lottapop.com. Lotta Pop, great tasting popcorn from Iowa since 1969.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert from New Life Counseling Services with offices in West Des Moines and Ankeny, Iowa. I know things can be tough in the world today. I see it every day. People dealing with relationship issues, parenting struggles, anxiety, depression, or folks just looking for a new direction or plan in their life.
Oh, really?
If you find yourself struggling and are looking for someone to help you find answers to a better relationship, a marriage, or just helping with everyday stress, please consider calling me at New Life. We offer a family-friendly, straightforward approach to helping you to get through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer one-on-one sessions that get right to the heart of the matter. We work with you so you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us for a confidential appointment at New Life, 515-225-4006 in West Des Moines, or 964-5003 in Ankeny. Also find us 24/7 at newlifecounseling.com. We are here to help you when you need us.
If you're into cooking wild game or grilling, you probably love to transform your wild game into delicious meals or great tasting snacks. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to help you make some of the best tasting sausage, snack sticks, or jerky around. High Mountain Seasonings offers simple, easy-to-use kits that are used at home, including 3 new low-sodium blends that will produce wild game snacks your family will love. High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer, elk, or your favorite steaks. High Mountain has also just introduced taco and fajita blends that are spicing up kitchens and grills all across the country. Look for High Mountain Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great.
You were hunting, and a deer tick just crawled onto your leg and is burying its head into your flesh. You can't feel the bite, and you may or may not find the tick. In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite. Shortly thereafter, you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease. The test may or may not detect it, meaning you may or may not get the medication needed. If untreated or not treated on time, you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Game Hide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Game Hide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit GameHide.com.
You guys should just go to the
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth Arrow camera arms. If you're looking to tape your hunts this season, check out fourtharrowcameraarms.com. Outdoors Dan approved for the field for great video action.
You're listening to Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines.
All right, welcome back. 7:37 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday all across the good old USA. ICAST was just happening, and that's the big retail show for the fishing industry. And there, I got to see some really. If you are a kayaker and you like to go use a kayak for walleye fishing or crappie fishing, Garmin, and I'm not affiliated with Garmin. I like Garmin stuff personally. Garmin just came out with a new kayak motor that looks really, really cool. You steer it with your feet. It's got 2 foot pedals, and you press your foot to the right, it goes to the right. You press your foot to the left, it goes to the left. You press them, I think, both down, it goes reverse. And then and that thing gets. So you can hook it up on a 12 volt or a 24 volt. That looked really cool. A fishing kayak, I think a fishing kayak would be kind of cool after having, I sold my boat. And a fishing kayak would not take up near the room. I could still have my electronic on there, and I could put that Garmin kayak motor on there and scoot.
There you go.
Yeah, the only thing is, you know, I don't know. I'm so used to having a traditional boat. Probably would take me a while to get used to it.
Yeah.
But some of these people out there catching sharks and stuff in them fishing kayaks is
It
crazy.
could be a workout though.
Well, no, it's not a workout because you let the motor do all the work.
But still,
Yeah.
I mean, you're still steadying it. You're still doing.
I mean,
all that.
they got them now where they've got plus storages for your cooler. They've got live wells in them. They've got a dry storage box.
I mean, power to you.
I mean, they're not like kayaks you got 10 years ago. You went to Shields or Bass Pro and picked up one for $200. You know, these kayaks are a couple grand, but they're really nice.
Real deal though.
But yeah, and you can haul them. You could take it and put it on your compass cart to haul it around, and get it on your compass cart to get it down to the water and stuff. I mean, it'd be an easy store. You wouldn't take up all the room of regular boat would, but I don't know.
Sure you do.
I'm gonna wait a while before I get a boat again. So
you can't say you're on a boat if you don't have a boat.
Had some really good swim baits I saw. Man, them swim baits are getting expensive. Once you go yak, you'll never go back. Morning, Dave. Good to see you. Andrew, Dave, Obby says hi to you too. Yeah, I can see the advantages, Nate. I mean, you get them crappie up shallow and stuff. I mean, you could get into some really good. You don't even have to cast at them. You could sit there and dip the crappie and just nail them. I can definitely see it. The swim baits looked really good. I'm gonna call Shaw Grigsby and talk to my buddy Shaw when he gets caught up and stuff. But I'm gonna see what kind of new fishing line they came out with, and I always like seeing the terminal tackle stuff. Trica was wowing everybody again down there with their rods and their reels. They got good reels now, so way to go, Trica. Yeah, my buddy Gary, my bear guide up, and that's who I go walleye fishing with, Minnesota. And I have to be honest with you, I owe a lot of my success to Gary because he's the one that's really taught me how to walleye fish up there. But he flipped out. I gave him one of my rods, and then he gave it away. And he goes, "Hey, I need a rod." And I said, "I just gave you a rod." And I go find that one that the fish ripped off of me. If you're new to the show, I'll tell the story real quick. Gary and I were fishing at a place called Three Rocks, and we were drift fishing, and we had a jig and a minnow. I had a fishing kayak with a paddle for 10 years. Love it. There you go, Dave. Morning, Jeff. You too, buddy. Have a good weekend. We're drift fishing and not really catching much. And game warden pulls up. "Hey boys, I need to see your licenses." I said, "Not a problem." So I put my rod down, and my tackle bag is right there. I mean, it's right there. All I'm doing, I just move it like 5 inches, and I flip open my lid, and I hand him my license. Just as I hand him my license, I go, "Here you go, sir." I hear ch, and I just turn back, and I see my fishing rod going into the lake. $300 rod and reel. It was, well, probably more than that. It was probably 400 because my reel was the rod's 3 something. Anyway, I just bought the reel the night before and put new line on. And I looked at that game board and I said, "Thank you." He goes, "Oh, I'll look for it. I got side scan." He didn't even look. He took off and he goes, "Well, thank you, gentlemen." And he took off. He didn't look. I looked at Gary. I said, "Do you think he looked?" He goes, "No, he didn't look." So somebody's going to be out there snagging, and if they haven't already, because there was I had a lot of line out, but I know there was a big old walleye on there. That's why it went off. And then right after that, I caught, I'm going to say 27, 28. I caught 2 27, 28-inch walleye right back to back. Bam, bam. I said, "See, the lake's paying me back for my sacrifice." Yeah, I'm still sick about that, losing that rod, man. Those Trekker rods they're worth every dime. They really are. So iCast was last week. I would just go on YouTube and look and see what all the new stuff is. That's where I saw the Garmin info but I was pretty impressed with that. And we'll see what's going on. Brant said August roadside survey starts here August 1st, buddy. They start doing those August roadside surveys. For all my dove hunters out there, you want to get yourself a little field kit for your dog. You want to get bandages, gauze. You want to get some of that Vezzer honey ointment. That stuff's great for scrapes and cuts. Anything you want to get some splinting material and keep that with you in your truck or keep it in your dog dry box, whatever. You want to make sure you have something there for your dog. Plenty of water. Get you some saline, and that way, if they get into a fence or they get any kind of injury, you're going to be able to get them treated and do some triage in the field, and then that's going to make them feel more comfortable till you get them to the vet. But I always want to make sure we take care of our hunting buddies. Game Ward now owns your rod and probably came back. Jeff, I never really thought about that, but you're probably freaking right. He probably dropped a pin right there on his GPS on his electronic, and probably came back and signed and found my rod. That's genius, Jeff. I didn't even think about that. That's probably what happened.
I have absolutely 100% faith in that.
Hey,
He's going, hey guys, look what I got.
Hey, I just got this guy from Iowa. His rod went over when I was checking his license. Let's go find that rod. That's exactly probably what happened. Jeff, I wish you wouldn't have told me that. Now I'm a little angry. I'm a little bitter. I'm a little bitter. Bitter. All right, 7:45 and some change. Let me keep on tack. And when we come back, I'm going to tell you about what hunting seasons we got coming up. And I'm going to tell you who the secret listener of the week was, and some other fun stuff. So we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons. You see his scrape line, but just can't figure him out. Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see more deer and target that buck that haunts you. Pure Whitetail has some of the best deer scents you can rely on to work scrape lines or build mock scrapes that will help you see more deer. Pure Whitetail's natural and synthetic products are developed straight off their farm. Scents like Bedded Up, Fixation, and Power Shot, to name a few. Scents are available in powder and liquid form to last longer on hanging branches or scrapes. Try the White Lightning Estrus scent. It's a proven scent that bucks can't resist.
He went back to release the fish.
It's a community of hunters that are family. Just
Brian, that's about what happened, probably.
Have to offer.
Probably
Scents,
had the
hunting
world
gear,
record
seed,
walleye on there.
grilling sauces, coffee, apparel, field staff opportunities.
Ain't nothing I can
and
do
more.
about it.
Want to be more successful in the field? Go to purewhitetail.com
I tell you.
or look them up on Facebook. If you love to hunt, join the Pure Whitetail family today.
No, they don't warranty them if they fall out of the boat, Gary.
Not always easy.
I
That's
wish.
why your boots need to fit and perform when you're outdoors. Itasca Footwear has been helping folks on their adventures for over
That'd be
40
nice, buddy.
years. Itasca learned over the years that using
I tell you
only
what,
the
those
highest
striker
quality
rods make a
materials and
difference.
hardware is the way
Gary's
to
on
make
here.
footwear for the whole
I've never
family
caught
in
as
all
many fish
situations.
as I have as
Whether you're
I
out
started
elk
using them
hunting,
striker
chasing
rods.
moose,
I
or
can feel
whitetails,
everything. on
riding
there.
snowmobile trails
Amazing.
or ice fishing in sub-zero weather. Itasca Footwear will provide you not only a great fit, but comfort for all-day adventures. Itasca has sizes and styles for the whole family. You want to give them the same comfort and fit that you look for in footwear so everyone can enjoy their day. Look for Itasca Footwear, trusted by millions of customers at most major and family-owned retails. For more information or footwear styles, please go to www.itascabrands.com. Itasca Footwear. They will keep you on the move.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh wherever your adventure takes you. Arctic Ice Packs are a rugged ice substitute that maintains low temperature longer than a bag of ice and does not have the slushy mess that can contaminate what's in your cooler. If you like to hunt or fish, look at the Alaskan Series or Arctic Ice Packs that will keep your
scrape
game
season,
or fish
Jackie.
at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days.
We've been
If you're
talking mock
wanting to
scrapes
really
every week
freeze
pretty
things
much.
up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game and fish at
Sorry I
dry
missed
ice
the bash
temperatures
this year. I hope
for
y'all had
for
fun.
tailgating or camping. Try the Chillin' Brew Packs. It will keep your beverages of
That
choice
really
at
bummed me out. I
frosty
was
cold
really hoping to make
temperatures
it
4
this
times
year.
longer than what a bag of ice can. If you want your game, fish, or camping goods to stay fresh and cold as possible without the mess of regular ice, go check out Arctic Ice Packs today. You can find models of Arctic Ice Packs at Sportsman's Warehouse or at www.arctic-ice.com.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to have high-definition footage as a fun memory of your time in the outdoors? Well, Tacticam has been helping hunters do that very thing. Whether it's one of our 5.0 or the 5.0 wide camera, you're going to capture your hunts like never before. They can help you cover your bow fishing trips with the new Tacticam Fish Cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tacticam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream capabilities with over 2.5 hours of record time that feature image stabilization that's far above other cameras in its class. The Tacticam remote lets you hook up multiple cameras to one remote to capture more angles and shots like never before. So when you're ready to record your next hunting or fishing adventure, don't forget to take your Tacticam camera. You'll be able to relive your trips like never before. Tacticam.com for more info.
No golf today. Not until that storm gets out there. It's like, boo.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you used the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time. Each Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you, or anytime at worksharptools.com.
Yeah,
That's worksharptools.com.
Veins are very important to your arrow flight and for consistent grouping. Flex Fletch and its fine lineup of products has been helping archers steer their arrows for over 50 years. Silent Night vanes are 30% thinner with a much greater taper than vanes out there. This contributes to a dramatic reduction of in-flight drag. Flex Fletch vanes also have the capability of reshaping or bounce back after pass-through shots on targets or game. This ensures consistent arrow flight every time. Flex Fletch offers a variety of colors, sizes, and styles for any archer to use in their setup. Whether it's for 3D indoor or hunting, Flex Fletch has the vane for you. To see these great vanes and adhesives like Zing or Flex Bond to get a great seal on your arrow when you fletch, go to your local dealer or flexfletch.com. Flex Fletch, proudly made in the USA, based out of Minnesota.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN.
All right, we're back. Back as we can be. Morning dove season's going to start September 1st, run through the 29th. We got Cottontail Rabbit, Andrew's favorite season. Wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season, duck season.
All rabbit season coming to my
August 30th through February 28th. So we got those going on. I'll tell you about everything else when we get closer. Morning, Larry Goodwin. How you doing, buddy, over there in Illinois? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Welcome to Speed Broadheads as our broadhead partner. I got some crossbow broadheads we're going to be giving out for some crossbow folks here. I'm going to do that first, and then we'll give away some other ones. I got some as soon as I get them in. So shortly. Speed broadheads. They look like this. Let's see. That's the aluminums. This is the titaniums. That's the ones I'm going to shoot right there. 100 grain titaniums. Aren't those awesome looking? They fly great. And these are actually made by the guys that designed and made Rage broadheads and then sold it. And then their non-compete was finally up, and they said, well, you know what? We missed making broadheads, so they came out and made a new design, new ferrule design. This is the crossbows for all my crossbow hunters right there. Look at that. Yeah. That is slick. That's going to be some deadly bolts going through there. So we'll be giving some of those away here pretty quick. Let's see. I told you about that. Secret listener contest winner for the week. Yeah. Good morning, Pete. If you don't know what the secret listener is, if you download the app, the Outdoor Call Radio app, that's my network that I own. We're 4 years old now. See that little white app right there? It says the outdoor call. It's got the logo on there. So if you open that up, you can actually hear, we always play my stuff on the weekend. So you're hearing everything that's playing on the app right now is from last week's shows, Outdoors Dan Saturdays. But you can listen to that anywhere in North America. And we got 17 of my friends that do their shows Monday through Friday. But I do a deal where if you open the app and then you send me a screenshot of what's playing, just like there, and email it to me, I put you in a drawing, and you got a chance of winning some really good stuff. I draw a winner, like I'm going to announce right now, and that's all you gotta do. It's easy. That's why we call it the secret listener, because I don't know who it is until I draw it. So,
Holy hole in a donut.
did you get that stuff back up?
Yes, I did.
I was hoping that was be the one that would got lost.
That will never go away.
Yeah, that was fun.
That's going to stand the test of time.
Secret listener contest winner is Tony Schilling. Hope I'm saying that right, Tony, of Des Moines, Iowa. Tony got a 4th Arrow tripod. A 4th Arrow tripod. Congratulations. So we'll start again on Monday, and we'll go from there. Fishing reports, I can do that. Dan, can you talk a little bit about mock scrapes? I can definitely talk about mock scrapes. And Dave goes, good one, Andrew. Mock scrapes is just basically what it sounds like. It's a scrape like a deer makes, but we go out and do it this time of year so we can get those deer habitualized to hitting that scrape line that we're trying to get them on. I always set them up in the same place that I know my scrapes are working. I don't, if there's a real scrape there, I don't mess with it. I might freshen it up when I'm hunting, but this time of year, I just leave that scrape alone. But I'll put out a rope off a licking branch, and then I'll take, this time of year, I'll use premium buck urine, or I'll use regular doe urine, or I'll use a synthetic called Spellbound. Most of the time it's premium buck dust, to be honest with you. I do really well with that. And then I just doctor that thing up really good, and I put my cameras right there, and usually within a couple hours I got deer hitting it. And it's a mock because I'm putting it out there. It's not the deer. And then the deer come and he'll smell that, and then he'll pee in it, and then they keep checking it. And you keep doing that. That's a great way for this time of year to do some scouting to see what kind of deer you got running around your farm, and you can watch the antler growth. But it's also nice because if they're running that scrape line, you can put a stand there, and chances are when hunting season starts, you're going to have an opportunity. So mock scrapes are awesome. And one thing I will tell you, Pure Whitetail, go check out purewhitetail.com, and their stuff works. I wouldn't be promoting it if it didn't, and they're good people. All right, I got to go. I'll be right back. When we come back, we're going to have the wrestler, Mr. Marcus, on from Modern Spartan Systems. I got to quit calling him that. He's gonna beat me up. We'll be right back.
Hey students, are you into shooting sports? Well, if you are, have you ever thought about using your passion to help you through college? Grandview University is a small private college that is looking for students that have a passion for the shooting sports and learning. Grandview University has a shooting sports program that if you qualify will give you a guaranteed rate for your whole education while on the shooting team. That means your cost won't go up. You'll get to experience a new level of competition and learn in a small class size with the feel of a larger campus with a ton of opportunities. So if you're looking to advance your education and love to shoot, why not shoot for a college program that has produced countless All-Americans and has
Josh
a
has been doing some scrape videos on Facebook and social media, and they're really good. You should watch them. They're good to learn how to put scrapes out.
Covered in your scholarship. If you like to shoot for the stars and push yourself, Grandview University wants to talk with you. For more information, check them out at gvvikings.com.
That's it.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm for your needs. We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks who like to hunt. We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns, and we'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time gunsmith on board that can help with all your gun repair needs. So from ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. Please stop by and see us at 6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Let's talk about a story, an Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies with every sip. From the honey whiskey to the whiskey and cream, or the robust mulberry gin, American gin, or vodkas. Revelton Distilling visitors can't believe the flavor profiles the mixologists are creating at the distillery every day. Revelton Distillery is open Wednesday through Sunday in Osceola. They're located at 1400 West Clay Street, right off I-35. Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available at your local grocery and other retailers around Iowa. Please check them out online at reveltondistillery.com or visit them at the distillery.
I
If
don't
it's
think
time
it
to
does,
celebrate
Chris. It's
or
just like a
time
neon
to
green
sit
bug.
back and unwind, well, then it's time for a Revelton moment.
KRNT Des Moines is 1021 FM and 1350 ESPN. A Des Moines Media Group station. You're listening to Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1021 FM and 1350
I don't want to do it until he comes on.
ESPN Des Moines.
Okay. I don't have any others. Okay. Just put me on. All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. Our number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Gearhead Archery. They're having their big open house anniversary sale going on right now, or it's not really a sale; it's just an anniversary event. Doors open up at 10 o'clock in Madison, Wisconsin. Go check them out up on Ronald Reagan Drive, and go have some fun. They got all their bows out there ready to shoot, and they will have a good time with you up there at Gearhead Archery, for sure. All right, we're gonna have a guest here momentarily. I'm trying to figure out the opening. I'm writing this out. All right, I got it all. Right, Mr. Okay.
All right. Hey, thanks again for taking the time.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to write and think at the same time.
Dan's trying to do multitask here.
All right, I'm ready.
You can just tee off on him here.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna have
on here right away.
All right. So. All right. You ready? I'm ready. You ready out there in video land? Okay. All right. We got a very special guest coming up, and we're going to be talking to a man that puts the headlock on carbon. The man who drop kicks for better fuel mileage. The man who body slams better accuracy when shooting. We're going to go talk to Mr. Marcus at Modern Spartan Systems. Woo! What's up, buddy?
That is quite an introduction. That's a big introduction. It's been a long time since I had an introduction like that. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. You know what? When you get your hands on Dirk for telling me that you used to be a professional wrestler, you're going to kill him, aren't you?
I don't go out telling people a lot about myself and, or whatever, but I think Dirk and other people like to say a little bit about my background. So okay, it is what it is. And I did wrestle for a few years and had a lot of fun doing it. So, but yeah, I'd like to still strangle Dirk just for the fun of it.
Yeah, I bet you would. Yeah. Here's the thing. You're one of the nicest guys I've ever talked to. It's just really funny. I was telling everybody earlier in the show, my dad knew Dick the Bruiser when I was real little, and Dad told me about they were in a bar one time, and somebody was picking on him about his wrestling and just giving him all sorts of trouble. And then they made the mistake about talking about him playing professional football for the Packers, and he just smoked them. you know. But you know, that was back in the '60s and stuff. You can't do that stuff anymore, you know.
Right.
Yeah. How in the world? How did modern Spartan systems? I was telling everybody a little bit about the blade oil and the TVT earlier too, and we had Craig Walker with the Fugel Firearms on a couple weeks ago, and Craig did a great job talking about how he analytically took and broke down all of your stuff and the stuff that you guys were saying at Modern Spartan Systems of how your stuff performed. And he sat there and he said, "Well, they shouldn't have done that because I'm going to prove them that they're not telling the truth." And he could not believe everything that you guys claim is right on the money. And he really does a good job articulating that, Marcus. How did modern Spartan systems come about? How did it happen?
Well, I'm going to start out by saying engineers are the worst people in the world, but then they're also the best people in the world. And so Craig, being an engineer, being a doubter, which is good. It's a good thing because people say stuff and it's not always true,
right?
Or they go a little bit overboard and extend the truth more than it really is, right? So he wanted to verify that. So I appreciate him using his big brain, his time, his energy, and verifying stuff that I knew, but other people don't know, and he didn't know. So now he knows. So how I started, I've always loved innovation, just like new things. I love solving problems. And probably one of my superhero gifts is that God's allowed me to meet real superhero smart people, like really smart people, in a genius level. And I made tons of friends that are kind of like once in a lifetime people in their areas. And they usually speak in big words, like, like 18, 20 letter words. What does that mean in English? So I can translate that down. So anyhow, one of my close friends, unfortunately, he passed away, but he's kind of like uncle to me. He had developed most of the lubrication technology, and then brought me in on it, and we kind of worked together and decided to bring it into the firearms market because one of my good friends at the time, and he was a partner for a while, and he had to go another direction for different reasons, but military background. And you know what? The first thing that happened was he called me up and he was telling me a problem with his car. And he was explaining how loud it was and it wasn't running right and nothing the mechanics could do to fix it. And he's like, "Can you tell me something about?" I'm like, "Yep." I go, "Here's what you can do. Just get this and you put it in your engine. Here's how much you put in." And I go, it'll 90% guess if I'm guessing right, it'll solve that problem. So of course he said him stuff, he did, and it did. And then he goes, "What about this like technology? Can you modify it for guns?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can do that." So we came up with our gun version formula, and him being a military guy and a gun shooter, and he was on a Marine Corps shooting team and kinds of cool stuff. And he loved it. That's kind of how we birthed this into what it is. And like, this is a new, interesting field for me. I wasn't raised with guns or anything, but I love the market. I love the people. Gun people are generally 2A people, which means you're kind of a constitutional, which means you're we the people, God-based type people.
Right.
And in general, I just love the people in the shooting industry. And I just think that my values and their values match up. And anyhow, I love your question. I love innovation. I brought my friend's stuff, and we worked on it together. And then we need cleaning products, and the same thing. I got super genius friends that have their stuff, and we kind of worked on, modified that, and kind of created some new formulas, versions of formulas, and things that make a lot of sense. And now we got our company, which got phenomenal stuff for guns and the phenomenal stuff for engines. We get the stuff for you're doing like machine drilling, tapping, lathe work. That's a blade. That's a phenomenal product. our optics cleaner, and from there, I'm going to get into it today, but there's about more than a dozen some disruptive technologies that I'm involved in, and as you know, Dirk, you know some of the stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I love waking up and like, okay, what kind of problems can we solve? Who can we help? Right? You only do it good if you're solving a problem that somebody wants to solve. And the unique thing in the gun industry, people don't know that what we can do is possible. So it's kind of like, Craig and you and probably everybody else, like, does this stuff really make a gun function better and shoot more accurately and clean up faster and, work in all the weather and blah, blah, blah? That, well, it does.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they'll recognize there's a problem because you don't know how good it can actually get. So that's kind of the thing we're up against.
Well, what's really nice is, I mean, with, you working with the military community and everything, those people, their lives are on the line. So, what they're constantly in environments that their weapons are getting dirt, grime, dust. I mean, everything in the world that's bad for a high performance firearm, they're having to deal with. And, if they're happy and using the modern Spartan systems, like with the accuracy oil and everything that with the cleaning kit, with the carbon destroyer and the copper destroyer, those people are using that for a reason. And I mean, you're talking about people with 1,000 yard plus shots. Every micro millimeter of that accuracy matters when you're making those kind of deals. And that's what to me is one of your best testimonies, that you got that kind of respect out of the military community, from special forces and from the regular grunts that are out there, Marines and Army people, and out there that are having to perform with a rifle or a sidearm. Marcus, I think that's one of the best testimonials that modern Spartan systems can have.
Well, I agree. I mean, the tip of the spear for guns is military guys, right? Because they're protecting our country, our way of life, and men are up against a lot of evil forces inside and outside the country. And but anyhow, the guns have to function properly and function well. We can get them to function better. I'll tell you a real cool thing. Speaking of the military community, which we're now getting involved in because we're on the GSA list through my partner company. I've got this thing called Noble. They're a prime vendor for the military, and we're just getting going with. Like, I got lots of military guys, a lot of sniper community people, Marine snipers, SEALs, our Army sniper. I got people from all over the place. They love this, and a lot of individual guys have used it in the military, and they always report back. My guns function flawlessly, and everybody else's guns have problems because of sand or because of whatever problems that they're, weather conditions, or they don't take care of the guns, or whatever it is. So all the reports are always great. But yesterday, this was really cool. I was introduced to, and now got a new friend. We had a real nice hour-long conversation. At a 3-star general.
Really?
Dr. General Michael Howard, a retired 3-star general, and he can't directly help me, but he can, and he is really interested. So he's getting product, gonna see for himself, but getting a testimonial from a 3-star Army general. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool. Good morning, Dale. Good morning, Jeff. Good to see you up in New York. Good morning, Paula. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I mean, Craig and I were talking about that because folks can just go on your website on Modern Spartan System, and you got all the testimonial videos and everything else from a lot of these special teams people. I mean, and they would not be putting that out there if it wasn't working. And I'll just tell you this. There's a couple things I wanted to talk to you about real quick. Like when I was sighting in my 410, even with a shotgun, which is, the shotgun's not a barrel, it's a rifled barrel. That's, that's controlled with your choke tube. But you know, I was running that accuracy oil down there when I was sighting in those 410 TSS loads because they're so expensive. And man, it just that thing patterned up real quick, and I cleaned it and I got back, and I mean that gun is in great shape. And Craig was even saying, even if you're not shooting your guns, you should take that accuracy oil and run it down that barrel. And when you have it in your safe, just to protect it, he said it's a great way to protect your investment in your firearms.
Yeah, in that sense, does protect from corrosion. If you get a little corrosion on there, the carburetor oil will take certain stuff off, but the accuracy oil itself, even though there's not a cleaner, the way it works, those molecules they want to bind onto the metal.
Did I lose you, Marcus? Is he still there?
Yeah, the line's still on, but
Marcus, you there? It's a conspiracy.
truly is.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. You there, Marcus?
Yep.
Okay, we got you back. There you go. I thought somebody.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the KGB, man, they do not want people to shoot accurately. Them jerks.
Yeah, there's gremlins that live in the telephone wires or airways.
That's the KGB, man. We don't want them shooting with accuracy oil. We will disrupt this communication.
Yeah. Well, So I was saying on the barrels of any guns, but to protect them and the shotguns and stuff too. Kind of a special reason for using our stuff in shotguns, but the molecules are really tight bound, and they will push their way onto the metal. So whatever is underneath them, like the oxidizers that are causing corrosion, they will push them off. So you can use accuracy oil to remove corrosion. I had a guy found a gun. I had a few people have done this, but one guy found a gun down in the swamps down in Louisiana, and they said, "Man, just got no way." And one of the guys knew about accuracy oil, and they gave it a try, and they worked it. They soaked it overnight. They just saturated it, worked on it for a few days. They said that gun looks brand new, and so you can revive guns because it will get rid of the corrosion. So protect from corrosion and remove corrosion. And on the shotguns, when you do the one-time conditioning on the barrel, whatever kind of gun you got, it's just a one-time, easy-to-do conditioning. But when you do that on the shotguns, you get the plastic wadding that'll kind of want to stick on there. It will. Our stuff will make it very low stick, so it'll get easy to come off, and you can use not just a carbon destroyer, but or a capital lead destroyer. But you can use the accuracy oil itself. Will get rid of that plastic wadding on the shotguns.
Wow, Brant, did you hear that out there? If you're still listening, did you hear that? All my upland hunters, pay attention to that. Marcus, hang on. I got to hit a real quick break. We'll be right back with our buddy Marcus from Modern Spartan Systems. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Have you ever been out hunting and starting to do the hard work of breaking down that game you just tagged, only to have your knife fail after you just tried to take the hide off to quarter the animal? Well, let me tell you about a knife that will never let that happen to you. That's Weeby Knives. It's quickly becoming the go-to outdoor knife in the industry. Hey, it's Outdoors Dan. I want to tell you about the most functional set of outdoor knives I've came across in a while, Weeby Knives. Have trouble keeping an edge on
You
a
really
knife?
should go check out their website and read those testimonials.
Replaceable
If you're a
scalpel
firearms,
blades that
Gary,
make
if
sure
you
you
as
always
many
have a
but guns
sharp
as you
knife in
buy,
the field.
you should be
I have
using
a
that
Weeby
stuff
knife
all the
in my
time,
tackle
buddy.
box and my backpack. That way I know I'm
ModernSpartanSystems.com.
covered no matter what job I need to do, and it's going to be done the right
I
way.
tell Sean about that
Turkey
and have him
hunting to
carry
deer
it up
hunting,
at Fred's
trapping,
Bait and
camping,
we be
Weeby
trading
knives are
post.
my go-to in the field. Don't believe me?
I'm Ronnie Adams from History Channel Swamp People, and when I want a sharp knife, I reach for Weeby Knives. You heard me? Weeby Knives, wicked sharp, my baby.
Now that's a knife. Get yours at WeebyKnives.com and tell them Outdoors Dan sent you. You're heading out on your morning hunt well before sunrise, so you can stay undetected from that giant you've been chasing all season. Wouldn't it be nice to know exactly where your stand or blind location is without letting anyone know where you're at walking in? Have you ever heard of Onyx? Onyx is one of the most important pieces of hunting gear that you can use and always have with you. The Onyx Hunt app allows you not only to get from your truck to your hunting spots, it also allows you to mark and save your parking
Man, I
spots,
can't get that
scrapes,
carbon out on my
food
finger
plots,
to
rub
save my
lines,
life. That's driving
or
me
some
nuts.
possible next stand locations. The Onyx Hunt app is also a great way to see your property and know where you stand. Onyx is a mobile app
I got a
that you
couple
can take
buddies of mine that
anywhere.
are
It's
still
recognized by
service.
game wardens
They love
all
his
around the
stuff.
country as a valuable hunting tool. So, if you want to always know where you are
And
and
it's
have
made
the
in the
ability to
USA.
save
Did you see that?
information that
Look at
will
that.
help you be a better hunter,
USA.
go download
USA,
the
and it's
Onyx
green.
Hunt app at your app store today.
Safe for the environment, Andrew.
Turkey season is a passion shared by hunters, and it's fast approaching all across this nation. When it's time to start cutting, yelping, and clucking and purring at those boss toms, don't you want to have a call to run that you have confidence in? You bet you do, and that's why you need to check out Rupert's Roost and Peace Turkey Calls. Todd Rupert is a master turkey call maker from Pennsylvania that is so passionate about chasing toms. He started building handcrafted calls in 2016, so he knew he could make the right call when it mattered. Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls are made of beautiful woods from walnut to hickory. Todd uses the best crystal, glass, slate, and aluminum on all of his pot calls that will allow you to make the most subtle purrs to the sharpest cuts and excited yelps that will get any boss tom fired up. Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls offers handmade friction box and mount calls that will allow from the beginner to the most seasoned turkey caller to make the right call when it counts. So this upcoming turkey season, try a Rupert's Roost and Peace
They're going to have to get rid of her. How can she stay as director of human resources if she's running around?
If you're an archer, you know how important the feel and performance of a bow is on your ability to send that arrow to where it needs to go. Not all bows are made the same, and that's especially true when it comes to gearhead. Gearhead bows are made in the USA and feature models that are compact, quiet, and lightweight. These bows maneuver extremely well, whether you're in the tree stand or the ground blind. If you're a saddle hunter, Gearhead is definitely a bow you need to check out. Gearhead bows are engineered to be ahead of the game on the newest tech available out there. Gearhead shoots for 100% customer satisfaction every day. They are constantly looking at ways to keep Gearhead bows quiet, deadly accurate, and affordable. So when you're looking for your next hunting partner, head over to your nearest dealer like Archery Field and Sports in Altoona, Iowa, or go online to www.gearheadarchery.com. Stack the deck on your next hunt with Gearhead. Shop online at gearheadarchery.com or locally at Archery Field and Sports in Altoona.
I saw that on there.
Hey, Outdoors Dan here. How many times have you had to quit hunting because your feet got cold or uncomfortable? Well, I have a way to keep your feet feeling great in any weather or outdoor activity. Have you heard of Norlander Sock Company? Norlander Sock Company uses high-quality alpaca to produce some of the best socks out there. Alpaca socks will keep your feet comfortable and feeling great all day. Alpaca socks will wick away any moisture that you might encounter, plus work with your outdoor footwear to keep your feet temperature where they need to be. Alpaca socks also has a natural antibacterial quality to them that will keep your socks from smelling. They have heavyweight and lightweight styles with a bunch of color and size choices for you to choose from. Plus, gift boxes are available that are 100% guaranteed. So this year, when you plan your outdoor activities, make sure you keep your feet
with you, buddy.
feeling great all day.
That's always my problem. It's the guy behind the gun.
Pure comfort. For more information, just go to norlandersocks.com and give your feet a treat.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader 1021 FM on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, 822 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. My guest is Marcus out there at Modern Spartan Systems, and we're just talking a little bit about how this all came about and some of the stuff going on. You know, Marcus, they just that big beautiful bill just got signed, and part of the bill was they got rid of that $200 tax or I don't know what you want to call it, a tax or whatever on suppressors, and suppressor care is very, very much in line with what you guys do, especially with the Accuracy Soil and the Carbon Blaster and Destroyer. You're spending several $100s on those suppressors. You got to make sure that you maintain them, right?
Yeah, I think we're the only company that has a product that you can use to help keep them clean and functioning well.
Yep.
So we call that Suppressor Shield. It's a kit. There's 3 products in there.
Oh, I didn't know. You just came out with that then, huh?
Well, we've had it for a little while. We just redesigned the packaging.
Okay.
On there, but yeah, we saw a need for that, and you're right. With this new legislation, it's going to be a lot easier. And I got one of my good friends, a few people in the NRA, but one of my good friends, Charlie Hilton, is one of the top people out there, and he's involved with the actual dealing with the legal people that put the part of the big beautiful bill together, and he was pretty happy with how it turned out. There's still more work, but it's going to open it up for people to get suppressors. And everybody thinks, oh, it's about sneaking up on someone like in the movies and shooting them. Like, no, it's about keeping the noise down and not blowing people's ears up.
Yeah.
So anyhow, yeah. So we saw that there's a need in the suppressor market to keep them clean, because those little baffles, there's different ones that are solid units, and there's ones that they can take apart. And then, if you use the two cleaners and then the accuracy oil on there, the way that we tell you in the kit, you can keep that low stick surface on, and so the carbon and the minerals and gunk wants to build up on there. It'll sit on the top, but it will just clean up really easy.
Yeah. Well, those things are
yeah.
those things are several $100s. I mean, that's an investment, and you got to maintain them. And I'm glad. I didn't know you had a suppressor kit, so that's awesome. I was talking to Dave Bloom out there at JLM and Crossroads. Those are two gun stores here in the Des Moines market, and they're actually doing something nice. If you want to get a suppressor, if you go to Crossroads and put half down, or if you put one wet and back, they'll hold it for you until January when that fee goes away, and then you can get it, and he'll save you $200. So there's a lot of people that see the value of helping people out with that suppressor deal.
Yeah, that's smart on their part, because it'll save people money. You just got to wait a little while, but you got to wait anyhow. So
well, it takes several months for that thing to get approved, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's a big. It makes it a big hassle for people to get them. But hey, that's all the people that don't like our constitutional right to bear arms, which does not necessarily mean firearms. It means everything. So anyhow, yeah, I think that's good. It's smart on their part to get people, save them some money and help them out. So smart.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Jeff. Game warden recognized your name, knew that it was no Zepco 202, right? Jeff, cut it out. You're killing me, man. I already feel bad I lost my rod and reel a couple years ago up in Minnesota. A game warden came over and checked my license, Marcus, and I set my rod down. We were drift fishing, and I set my rod down. I just bought a brand new reel the night before, so I was like $400 or $500 rod and reel. And anyway, long story short, I handed him my fishing license, and as soon as I did, my rod went over the side.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was not happy with him.
No. Oh man.
Yeah, he goes, "Put your rod down, gentlemen. I need to see your permits." And it's like, from now on, I told Gary, my fishing buddy, I said, next time that happens, I'm going to say, "Officer, you're going to wait until I reel in. I'm not losing another rod." So,
yep.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we got about 3 minutes left, Marcus. I was already telling everybody about the TVT. This stuff is amazing. I mean, this stuff actually gets you 5 to 15 miles more per gallon on your fuel economy. It helps with the wear of your engines. Trucks are 80, 90, 70, 80, $90,000 now. This stuff is a must to put into your oil. It just takes 2 ounces per quart. It's totally green. It's going to help with your engine wear. It's going to reduce the engine noise, and it's going to get you more fuel efficiency. I mean, what's the downside of this? I don't see any.
Well, let me correct you, because you made a little verbiage mistake. It's but usually 5 to 10%, but it can be more.
Okay.
In fuel savings, not miles per gallon.
Okay.
If you get 5, 10 more miles, that's crazy. But no, it will definitely pay for itself quickly with save fuel. Yeah, protects the engine, like you said. Kind of easily double or triple your oil life, but doubles safe or comfortable for most people.
Mm-hmm.
Extends your asset life. And it's literally so good. We can't warranty this because there's other factors, but if you lost your engine oil, because the lubricity is in the metal. It goes from the oil to the metal.
Uh-huh.
It's the same technology for the gun stuff, but this is made for engines and gearboxes. So that will allow you to, if you lost your oil, to maybe run for a couple 100 miles with no oil on it.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
We had people test. I got testimonials, and things happen by accident, and people, oh my gosh, we had known the oil was gone. Yeah, but we got a lot of things that happen even in big races where people did this. Yeah, I got a whole group of guys that tested as a group, and as a community, they said, "Oh yeah, we love this," and then we're going to do some big deals with them. So, yeah, it's a phenomenal product. It's a great investment for anything with an engine.
Yeah.
As long as even other types of vehicles, as long as it's not a wet clutch, you don't want to put in a wet clutch because the lubricity is so amazing. The rings won't seep, but you need a little bit of friction in some things, but it will do exactly what we say, and you can tangibly see the results. Like Craig kind of pointed out.
Oh yeah.
He was actually on the low end of the results. I've had people, especially with trucks, where they're getting quite a bit better fuel mileage.
Okay, so I want you to tell me that again so I don't say it wrong again. It's 10 to 15% better what?
Fuel mileage.
Fuel mileage.
Right.
Okay.
So if you're getting 20 miles to the gallon normally, you might get 22, 23 miles.
Well,
but sometimes it could be more than that.
Well, that's still really good.
Oh yeah, it's huge. I mean,
yeah,
it's a really good investment. Even just on the fuel mileage itself, typically it pays for itself about 5 to 8 times over. But the other things about asset life and things like that, and just a better feel. Yeah, that's and the insurance of knowing you got that in there is really big too.
Okay. All right, buddy. I told you a half hour would go really quick, and I would love to keep you for another half hour, but Andrew was going to put me in a figure 4 Sleepy Nelson.
I appreciate it. I like coming on. I'm glad to talk with you, and I hope your audience understands the difference between our stuff and anything else is pretty significant, because it does improve the performance. It makes the gun a better gun because of the way we're able to deal with contaminants, but most importantly, we can reduce friction by 90%. Nobody can even come close to making the benefits and the claims that we can provide. So
we'll keep telling them, buddy. Hey, and we'll have you back on again here in a few months, and I'll catch up with you in a few weeks and see how things are going. But have a wonderful weekend. They can find you at Modern Spartan Systems. They can also check it out on social media. But if you want to go watch the testimonials, especially from the military community and everything, go to the website, modernspartansystems.com. And Marcus, everything's right there, right?
It's all, you can go right on the site. It's, all there, all kinds of research. If you do your homework, you can learn more about it. But people can reach out to me, call me, email me, whatever. I'm glad to talk with them. And I'm always looking for more stores and dealers to get that to more people. But Daniel, really appreciate it. You guys got a great show, and you get a lot of other really cool products that you're helping your audience to learn about. So
we got good partners, Marcus. That's why we've been on for 26 years. But and honestly, we don't promote it unless we know it works. So hey, you be good, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All right. You guys have a great weekend.
All right, buddy. Wrestle on.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. There he goes, Marcus from Modern Spartan Systems. He's so nice. He's just a nice man. You know, if I get to Chicago, I'm gonna go down there and see him and have a pizza. He'd be somebody it'd be fun to have a pizza with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool conversation.
Absolutely. 8:32 and some change. Let me hit a break. We'll be back. I think Smeltzer's actually going to come on the show today. We'll be right back. I got fishing reports to do yet. JLM's $50 off any shotguns. Dallas told me to tell you he needs to move some shotguns. If you need a shotgun, go to JLM. You get $50 off. We'll be right back on 1350.
Holy hole in a donut.
I hate that liner. I hate it.
Have you been looking for an easier way to haul your gear for your outdoor adventures or projects? Well, have you looked at Compass
I'm
Carts?
glad that
Compass
check's not
Carts
going to
offers
clear.
a unique and durable system for all of your outdoor needs. Compass Carts works with your e-bikes for easy loading of your game, gear, or what you need to go from camp, tailgates, or to the project site. They offer several hitch options so you can use your ATV or your side-by-side as well. Compass Carts have great suspensions that hold up to big payloads, wheel options that can handle over 300-pound loads while holding up to the harshest terrains with no flats. They also convert to a carrier for your bike or gear by simply loading to your vehicle hitch with ease. So no more struggling to get your deer, elk, or other game and gear back. Just load it on your Compass Cart and you're on your way. For more information, check them out, compasscarts.com, or find a dealer near you.
We love our pets and want the best care for them when injuries occur. VeserCare offers natural solutions for both dogs and horses, providing gentle yet effective relief. Their products promote healing and well-being, combining spruce resin and Finnish honey for powerful antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antifungal properties.
Don't
This
run,
unique
just
blend
walk.
not
It'll
only
be all right.
accelerates
Hey,
healing,
Hoyt,
but
good morning,
also
buddy.
supports your pet's skin
Tell
and
everybody
natural
in PA I
defenses
said hi,
with its
Chris.
low pH level, promoting a
Go down there
healthy
and
skin
plug,
barrier.
the
Whether your
Perna.
pet has a cut, skin irritation, or needs protection from pests like
Better
flies
yet,
and
why don't you go
mosquitoes,
get a
VeserCare has a
sausage and
product to help.
mushroom and
Their treatment
hamburger,
cream and horse spray
Baldy's
effectively
pizza,
repel these
drive out here
irritating
with me.
insects. For exceptional pet care, explore VeserCare's
I could use
full
a
range
Baldy's
of products
pizza today.
and find them at your local veterinarian or online at VeserCare.com. Give your beloved animals the natural care they deserve with VeserCare, ensuring their comfort and well-being. Find them at your local veterinarian or online at VeserCare.com.
Yeah, just do hamburger mushroom, Chris. It's only 10 hours. That'll hold better. One of the best adventures you can go on is a northern Minnesota black bear hunt. Hey, everybody, it's Outdoors Dan. Have you ever been bear hunting? Well, let me tell you, when you go bear hunting, it's an experience where you might encounter not only just bears, but fishers, huge whitetails, wolves, and even maybe a moose. One of the best places I know to go on a bear hunt is Bear River Guide Service in northern Minnesota. Gary Peck has been helping hunters experience heart-pounding bear hunts now for well over 24 years. Gary knows northern Minnesota is some of the biggest bears in the country, and it's amazing how quiet they can sneak into your stand. 1 second, you're looking at a big bunch of ferns and trees. The next thing you know, there could be a 400-pound black bear. Oh, trust me, Chris, I would love to have a Baldy's pizza today. Big bears with Gary and his family over the years, and it's the one spot I go to bear hunt. So if you love hunting adventures and want a great 10-hour drive, though, buddy, I wouldn't do it. Go check out Bear River Guide Service. I drove yesterday. It was 4.5 up, 4.5. I drove 9 hours yesterday, and I'm tired. On your next adventure.
When you're heading up to northern Minnesota on your next fishing adventure, make sure you stop by Fred's Bait and Tackle in
Fred's
Deer
Bait
River,
Tackle,
Minnesota.
the home of the jumbo
Fred's Live Bait and
leeches.
Tackle is conveniently located at 361
They got leeches so
Main
big,
Street,
they make
right
Andrew
away
look
to Lake
small.
Winnie and all the lakes you will fish in northern Minnesota. Sean and his crew have the liveliest bait ready for you to use, including fatheads, rainbows, shiners, and their famous river mix. Their bait is delivered fresh every day. Fred's Live Bait and Tackle also carries everything you need
That's
to get
why
you
I
on
catch
the
so many
water and
wallies. I
ready to
use
fish,
Fred's bait.
including the latest rods, reels,
I'm not kidding you.
terminal
Them
tackle, and
shiners
snacks
are
for
like
your
that,
trip.
and he
Fred's
always gives you
also
more
has
bait.
spearing decoys, big suckers perfect for spearing season in the winter. So on your next fishing trip
Gary
to
wants
northern
me to come up
Minnesota,
here and go
stop by
spearing really
Fred's
bad in
Live Bait and Tackle in Deer River or Little Winnie
This is a
Trading
good
Post
deer hunt.
and ask them where are the fish biting. Sean and
Maybe need to
everyone
get a
at
big
Fred's
old
Live
northern.
Bait and Tackle and Little Winnie Trading Post will get
Big
you
old
on
40,
the fish
40 inch,
fast.
big old wally.
If bow hunting or
Can't
archery
spear
is
the
your
walleye,
passion,
though.
get to Archery Field and Sports in Altoona and see what's new in your sport. Archery Field and Sports has been helping archers and bow hunters for generations.
I'd be trying.
They
I'd
have
be
the
sitting there
experience
jigging
to
for
help you with
wallies.
your purchase and help you reach your goals. Archery Field and Sports carries archery gear from Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, and Bear. Plus, all
Boy,
the
that
top
sounds good
fixtures
right
and
now, doesn't it? A
accessories
big
you'll
old
ever
walleye
need.
sandwich.
Mark and his staff
Filet
are trained
sandwich.
on all the latest tuning.
You got big
and
plans for the
setup
weekend?
techniques
I got to
and
work
are
all
experts
weekend,
at
Jeremy.
personally fitting you
I'm a
to the
working
bow
man.
you want. They also
That's
have
my
a
plan.
40-yard indoor range that will help
I
you
gotta.
get
I gotta
inside
load the
your
radio
game.
station
Archery
for the
Field and
week.
Sports has leagues and personal training sessions available for you to train for the upcoming
I gotta
seasons.
go. I'm
That'll
going
help you
through all
fill
my
your
camera
tags.
gear,
Archery
get my
Field
stuff
and
ready to start
Sports
filming
at
again.
East 56th Street
That's it,
in
buddy.
Altoona. Open Tuesday through Sunday with
Take care,
leagues during the
Jenny.
week. For more information, go to archeryfield.com or call 515-265-6500.
Do the show in St.
You're
Louis
listening
tomorrow.
to Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan, 838 and some change on 1350 ESPN. Hope you enjoyed that interview with Marcus. He's a good man. It's nice to have good people like that you can call and work with, and I'm just telling you, he really loves talking to all the military folks that he gets to deal with every week. So it's just good. So yeah, I would be doing a guest segment right now, but you know who's not ready for that yet. So I'll just tell you, fishing reports are coming up, brought to you by our good friends at Trica, Fred's Live Bait, and Deer River, Minnesota, the Winnie Trading Post they own. But the home of the jumbo leeches and big old spot tails and fatheads and rainbow mix. I'll tell you about that. So Black Hawk Lake, crappie bites fair, bluegills are fair, the walleye are fair, yellow perch are slow. Black Brushy Creek Lake, bracket. Are you ready?
Do your thing. You're reading.
I'm supposed to be talking to him, not doing the fishing reports. Okay. I'm working. I hear you. Black Hawk, the walleye bites fair, the yellow perch are slow, the crappie bites fair, Brushy Creek, black crappie bites fair, gills are fair, bass are fair, walleye are fair. Try fishing along the weed lines, 2 feet of water, 2 to 8 feet of water. North Twin Lake, Bullhead. I'm trying to do this, and yeah.
He's getting flustered. Oh man.
I hope everybody enjoys Andrew. Andrew's going to be on a milk carton here pretty quick. Bluegills are fair, largemouth bass are fair, walleye are fair.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
You seem flustered.
No, I'm not flustered at all.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
right.
stopping halfway through the fishing reports. What's up, Smelter?
Is there northern there or no northern?
Where?
Well, you just were doing the fishing report. How's the northern doing?
There's no northerns. No reports of northerns so far. I'm
None?
4 lakes in.
What'd you do?
It's not me. It's the DNR. I'm just
Scared
reading
of
the
you,
DNR.
huh?
I'm reading the
You want me
DNR.
to catch them?
Are you working today finally?
Yeah, I'm working today, of course.
Yeah,
I
of
work
course,
every day,
man.
whether I'm here or not.
You don't work.
Every day.
You sit there and count your money. I know how you are.
That's work, though. It's tiring.
Yeah. Hey, so when I come, I'm about 35% oil life right now on my truck, and I got this TVT green oil friction additive. So when I come out to the quick lane there,
What?
Modern Spartan Systems is one of our partners, and this is a totally green, made in the USA oil friction additive that you put in your engine and the oil, and it gets you 10 to 15% better fuel mileage. It also protects all your engine parts, and this stuff's been proven through the military and everything else. It really is a great
winner.
Yeah, it's awesome, Joe. Really. I'm gonna put this in my Polaris, and I'm gonna put it in my lawnmower, and I'm gonna use it in my truck. But if I bring this out, you put 2 ounces per quart into your oil when you do the new oil change. They'll do that for me if I bring this, won't they?
For you, I don't know.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I ask them to do it nicely, will they do it?
Probably, yeah. You have to ask really nicely.
Okay, I'll ask nicely, but yeah,
I think you have to bring
because
him
I'm gonna
donuts
start
and all
running
that
this in my truck. Do what?
I think you have to bring him donuts and all that stuff.
I brought jerky in one time. I brought some Valor jerky and gave it to him.
Did you ever get any jerky, Andrew?
No.
Yes, he did.
He never gives me
Seeker.
anything.
He got the Heat Seeker jerky, and he did. He's lying.
He gives me the maybe the leftovers and say, "Hey, here's some."
They give you the leftovers, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah. The conditions here.
Andrew,
I know.
Jeff
Just
says
brutal.
we love Andrew. He just needs
The
a
work
puppy.
conditions are just crucial here.
Yeah. What's going on at the Rock today?
It's raining.
Yeah. How'd you get into that storm?
Yeah, we did get some. Yeah, I was up at like probably 5:30 this morning. It was raining pretty good where I was at, and then I just kind of followed it to Ankeny because it's headed east. So, but I think that's gonna be it for the day. I don't know if it's gonna rain any more than this. So
No, I hope not.
yeah,
I hope everybody stays safe. So,
and it's gonna be a hot week too.
do what?
It's gonna be a hot week.
No, it's going to be hot. Just
Yes,
as
it
hot
is.
as the deals at Carl Chevrolet.
That's right.
Yeah,
that is right.
So tell everybody about the deals real quick, so I can get you out of here.
This month, they're kind of focusing on the Silverado 1500s with the 5.3s, just because there's more of those out there. And you can get up to $5,250 in rebates. So that's kind of the
How much?
Rebate. Yeah, that's just the rebates too.
I'm just telling you right now, man. I am so sick of every time I buy a truck. It's 3 months, not even 3 months now, and you guys are doubling everything.
Well, I actually just say this so you can complain.
Yeah, I believe it.
Full intent of doing this today, and every day I'm on the phone with you.
That's just wrong, man.
If you guys want to hear Dan go wah wah wah,
yeah,
this is my.
I get a Buck Shield, but I that's double the rebates I got. Double.
Because you bought the 6.2, because the 6.2 doesn't have any big rebates because there's not as many out there.
Well, whatever. I'm still saying.
Whatever.
I didn't even get the Costco deal that I usually get.
Because they don't. Well, because you can't buy it in the middle of the year. Costco's always typically at the end of the year.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll have them bring it out next month just for you.
Okay, well there you go. I know you got some pull.
Yeah.
Get it together, Dan.
Yeah. And anyway, so you got
Daniel.
$5,000 in rebates, and the finance ratings are down.
Yeah, you can do 0%. That's good for 36 months, and then you can do 2.9 and 3.9 for 48 and 60 months.
Yeah.
And then probably next month we're starting to order all 2026 models too. So anything we order will be that, and we'll probably start to see those show up probably August, September, October timeframe. So starting to boost up the inventory as fall and winter gets here and deer season.
If you go buy a truck, don't buy it. Don't sign the line until Joe gives you a Bug Shield.
That's right.
There you go. That's all I'm going to tell you. If you hold out, he'll cave.
Life will be good.
Life will be good. All right, big boy. I'm so nice to hear your voice finally.
Yeah, you too. It was a couple weeks off fishing and hanging out. So.
And you did good fishing?
Yeah, it was great. Yep, no complaints.
Okay, well that's good. I would hope you wouldn't complain about fishing.
No, I would not.
Yeah.
No.
Where can
Got funny and was able to bring some home. So.
Oh, there you go. Where can they find you?
1101 Southeast Oral Labor at the Rock.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Take care, guys.
And thank you for giving me those car wash certificates.
Yep, no problem, buddy.
I'll see you after a while.
See you, bye.
There he goes, Smelter. I love that kid.
He's not really a kid anymore.
He's a kid to me. I mean, he's that kid I met when I first moved up here 20-something years ago. I met him over there at Central Iowa Archery, and I've just liked the kid ever since I met him.
Yeah, well, he's the guy that gets you stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's my, he looks at me with them little eyes of his, and it's like, come on, Dan, you can do it. Sign the contract. Brushy Creek, black crappie bites fair, gills are good, largemouth bass are good, the walleye are fair, North Twin, bullheads are good, walleye are good, bass are fair. Corking with a crawler or a leech under a bobber's doing good. Wapello, black crappie bites good, gills are good, largemouth bass are good. Rathbun, black crappie bites fair, try small jigs or jigs under a slip bobber. They call that corking.
Oh.
Use minnows if the crappie get picky. Walleye are fair, wipers are fair. Red Hawk Lake, black crappie bites good, bluegills are good, bass are good. Green Valley, gills are good, bass are slow. Little River, Watershed Lake, gills are fair, largemouth bass are fair. Catching 19-inch bass with spinnerbaits along the weed line. 3 Mile bass are fair. 12-mile gills are good. Jigs tip with any kind of bait on the creek channels producing fish. There's your fishing report for the day. I will be right back.
There's a new broadhead designed for both the vertical and crossbow hunter, and it's a game changer. Speed Broadheads is the name, and they're available in titanium, aluminum, and steel designs with 101 25 grain options. Speed Broadheads were designed by engineers who do not settle. They design their products to be dependable in the field. When you shoot your arrow or bolt with a Speed Broadhead leading the way, the mass of the blades are off-center, pushing the blades inward in flight. They cannot open at any speed until impact. When the blades push into the patent-pending micro piston, the blades are instantly deployed, creating a fantastic flat cut entry, deploying with the least amount of pressure of any mechanical out there. This means more accuracy and a devastating impact on your game.
That's all right.
So this hunting season, make sure you increase your odds of success with Speed Broadheads. Look for them at a Bass Pro Shop or Shields near you.
Firearm enthusiasts love modern Spartan Systems carbon and copper lead destroyer cleaners and lubricants. They effectively clean and boost firearm performance, cutting friction by 90%. This green system keeps you on target. Anglers, try Pasai Slick Reel Grease for longer casts and smoother retrieves. For vehicles, boats, and all motors, consider modern Spartan Systems TVT Green Engine Oil Additive. Tests by top engineers show a significant 5 to 15% better mileage, doubled oil life, and a quieter, cooler engine. Get the advantage on the water or in the field with modern Spartan Systems proven cleaners, lubricants, and oil additives. Find them at modernspartansystems.com or on social media. Modern Spartan Systems, American-made, safe, green, and tested for optimal performance.
You know, jerky is the ultimate outdoor companion. Its convenience and portability are unmatched. Lightweight, compact, and require no refrigeration. It's a breeze to pack on hunting trips where space is kind of precious, you know? The long shelf life offers peace of mind, making it a reliable food source for extended trips or unexpected delays. Hunting demands stamina, and jerky's high protein content provides sustained energy, keeping you full and focused throughout long days in the field. For the perfect healthy snack, don't choose just any jerky. Choose Valor Jerky. Valor Jerky takes us outdoor essentials
We got
to
to
the next
do.
level.
We got
Try
that
Valor
anniversary.
Jerky,
We got the
bold flavors
jerky
like tactical
contest we're
teriyaki,
doing
eat
still.
Seeker Spice, or
And then we
base
got
camp
the
version.
anniversary
Next time
for
you're
the
geared
outdoor
up for an
fall
outdoor adventure,
contest.
reach for Valor
That'll be
Jerky.
over in
As a
September.
veteran-owned
Then we'll
company,
do the buck
Valor
mount,
Jerky gives a
the
portion
shoulder
of
mount
every
contest
sale
after
directly to
that.
supporting
So
veterans and first responder
it'll be a
nonprofits.
couple
For the
little bit.
perfect healthy snack that gives
I'll
back,
tell you when we get
choose
closer to
Valor
it.
Jerky. Next time you're gearing up for an outdoor adventure, reach for Valor Jerky. Visit thevalorusa.com to order.
When it comes to our beloved dogs,
The Valor.
we crave the finest nourishment for their health and happiness. That's where Patriot Paws steps in, offering treats crafted with unwavering dedication. Patriot Paws, a veteran-owned company, proudly produces treats made in the USA, using only high-quality, USA-sourced chicken, turkey, and beef. Choosing quality treats like Patriot Paws yields significant benefits. These treats, free from antibiotics and hormones, and containing less than 2% salt, support optimal canine health. Stringent cooking standards ensure safety and quality, giving you peace of mind. Patriot Paws are more than just delicious. They are a testament to quality. By choosing Patriot Paws, you also contribute to vital nonprofit programs, supporting veterans, first responders, and shelter dogs. Find Patriot Paws at your local store or visit thepatriotpaws.com to purchase a bag today.
Love the outdoors? Carbon TV brings it all to you. From adrenaline-pumping hunts and epic fishing trips to wild game cooking, survival, live cams, and more. It's the #1 streaming platform for outdoor content, and it's 100% free. Watch full episodes, short films, and podcasts straight from your browser, TV, or smart device. Real outdoor adventure.
One
Zero
more and we're done.
subscription. Watch anytime, anywhere, always free. Carbon TV.
When it comes to graphic design, you want to work with someone that can take your ideas and bring them to life. So when you need help promoting your business or special event, it's not always an easy choice. Have you heard about Boyd Creative Print Shop? They have over 30 years experience of helping customers like you put their ideas into action. Boyd Creative Print Shop can help with custom graphic design on screen printed apparel, from shirts to design patches and embroidered hats. They also offer designs on bags, decals and stickers, and vinyl wraps from boats to vehicles to get your message out. This will help you inform and educate folks about your event or business while doing it with a creative look. Boyd Creative Print Shop has hundreds of excellent customer reviews and will provide the same level of service to you when you need them. For more information to get your design started, please call Chantel or Andrew at 515-478-5776. That's 515-478-5776. Or check them out online or on social media or at boydcreativeprintshop.com.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on the One Sports Leader, 1021 FM, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio. All right, we got about 6 minutes. We need to give this stuff away. I've got the blade oil for Modern Spartan Systems. This is good for all your knives, your axes, your hatchets, whatever. 244-1350. I also have that TVT engine additive. TVT. We got two. We can take 2 calls. We'll have 2 winners. Just tell Andrew which one you want, and first one gets the first choice. So 242. Whoa. What is it?
244-1350. 244-1350. Just make sure you have one in the last 30 days, please. But light them up, and the blade oil, you're gonna love it. And I'm gonna put that TVD in my truck, my pick 'em up truck. So save some gas mileage, or more fuel efficient, however you want to say it. All right. I got to say a big thank you to the fine folks at Advance Family Dentistry. They sent my beautiful wife some flowers, and they said, "Would you please just get well, get feeling better?" And I want to thank Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Iggy and the fine staff at Advanced Family Dentistry over there at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard for doing that. I thought that was so nice to do that for my beautiful wife, Jenny. And she's also a patient there. But anyway, if you're looking for a new dentist, TVT works great in boats as well. Well, we said anything with a motor, Dirk. But thank you. I just had Marcus on. You missed it. Morning, Bob. Did you have a good show? That's all right. You can go back. Good morning, mailman. Good to see everybody. Sounds good. If you're new to the area or just need a new dentist, go to 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, or check them out anytime. AnkenySmiles.com. They've been voted best dentist in the Ankeny area for years. And Dr. Yegi is a Jedi dentist. He will take great care of you. And when you leave, they should say, "May the floss be with you." Good, fine folks there. And our good friends at Herman's Fine Jewelers, if you're looking for anything for a special occasion, you got an engagement coming up, you got stuff that you just don't use anymore, and maybe you need some money for, you go behind on some bills or want to pay something off, go to Herman's. They're over there at 2900 University Avenue in West Des Moines. Chances are you're going to get more for your treasure than you will anybody else. They've been around for 50 years helping people, and there's a reason why, because they're super nice. If you got any questions, give them a call, 222-2600, 222-2600. Herman's Fine Jewelers, that's where I go, and when you go there, you're going to see why. Beautiful, beautiful, friendly people. All right, we got a winner. Who'd we get?
We got Ken.
Ken, what'd he take?
The
TVT or the blade oil?
He took the TVT.
All right, I've got blade oil. If you like to sharpen knives, and any outdoor person, it doesn't matter if you're an angler, if you're a hiker, canoeer, camper, hunter, you're going to want this blade oil. 244-1350. All you got to do is say, "Andrew, I want that Modern Spartan Systems oil." And you're going to love it. I use it all the time. This stuff works great. I use that with my electric work sharpener, and I'll clean them up and keep them nice and shiny and sharp. And I use it on my field sharpeners as well. You can use this, it's really good stuff. Like I said, it keeps them clean and keeps them. A sharp knife is a safe knife. Just remember that. A sharp knife is a safe knife. Wow, we still got 4 minutes. 244-1350. Come on, let's go. Heat it up. Boy, that TVT went quick. I knew that would. I bet you that would work good in my like I said, I'm going to put that in my Polaris, and I'm going to put that in my truck. I bet you that'll work good in my lawnmower. I'm going to start using that in my that Toro lawnmower I bought last year. So, like I said, anything with an engine, it'll work. 244-1350. Hey, if nobody wants it, I'll take it home. I'll just take it home and use it myself. I won't give it to you. How's that? I'll just keep it. Na 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 na. That'll last me like 5 years. Right there, Andrew.
There you go.
Just take a little bit. I take it and I put it on my stone, and then I just sit there and go back and forth. Turn the blade, keep it at 20 degrees, turn it, go back and forth, and then I take it off and wipe it, and it's nice and sharp and clean, and I don't have to worry about it getting any corrosive on it, because it takes all that stuff down molecularly. That's right. It just takes that corrosive stuff down at that molecular level. Yeah. All right, we'll be back next week. Thank you for not calling. I'm going to get my blade oil and get out of here. If you need me, get a hold of me on Facebook, social media. TheOutdoorCallRadio.com is the website. We'll see you next week. Bye!
When it comes to food
You guys be
variety,
good. Have a
Deer
good
Feed,
weekend.
the
Be safe out
Mississippi-based
there.
Backwoods Premium Wildlife Products has
Go
you
check that
covered.
stuff
From
out.
their food plot blends like
ModernSpartanSystems.com.
Trophy
You're
Acre,
gonna like it.
Lazy Acre,
You're gonna be
Clover
good.
Deluxe, and
I'll talk to
Popular,
you soon.
Shady
Have a
Patch,
great weekend.
Ignite,
Thank
Peace
you,
Plus,
everybody.
and
Appreciate
Genesis
you.
blends. You'll see
Dirk,
great
thanks, bud.
food plot results that will hold deer on your ground like